Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. I am the Crypto Crow. It is Monday, and well, it's actually Sunday for me. I'm recording this for you guys for tomorrow. It is my Sunday, but your Monday. So hopefully you start off the week well. Now, make sure you check out murderofcrows.io. This is my Cardano based NFT collection. You can mint up to 10 at a time. You get a discount if you mint more than one, I think, at a time. And it's just for fun. It's people are collecting them. I think we're getting close to 5,000 sold out of a total of 10,000. So it's very likely they will be sold before the next halving. And, we're doing this without any big fuss or muss, or, we're not trying to hype it, or I'm not pumping out, millions of dollars of investing or advertising or anything. It's just a fun project. And the people that support me and my channel, they do so basically by picking up a Murder of Crows NFT. And a lot of people are using them as their avatars and things like that on things like Twitter and Facebook and so forth. I see you, and I definitely appreciate it. It's a lot of fun. Checking out Bitcoin's price right now, currently sitting at around 27,747. A lot of sevens in that number. We have broken below and closed ultimately on the daily before or below this level of support and now resistance ultimately. And I do think that the chances are fairly good that we break back up above this and maybe trend sideways for a while. And as we head closer to the month of May, they say sell in May and go away. So we'll have to wait and see. Although I'm not doing that because it's too volatile and there's too much going on in the space that could send this thing pumping at any time. So I'm not even going to bother. It is what it is. I've already been accumulating. And if it were to drop substantially more for any reason, then I'd probably just pick up some more and average my price down even further. And I'm fine with that. So I'm not going to worry about it too much. Although the words recession and other words that end in ession are a little scary right now. And we're not sure yet how the cryptocurrency space is going to perform against such a financial crisis, which there's a lot of potential for that. A lot of things happening associated with the Ukraine war, and there's just so much going on, man. I mean, is it just me, or is there anybody else out there that just cannot believe the hit after hit after hit after hit the general public is taking? Whether you're right or left, I mean, everybody's got to be feeling this at this point. I'm sorry. I don't care what your political triggers are, and I don't care what side caters to which ones of those triggers mean the most to you. In the grand scheme of things, we're constantly getting screwed on a grand scale, and it's just not slowing down. This whole new thing that I saw recently about, this is the administration pushing forward this new fee system, so that people with good credit and high down payments on houses that get a mortgage for their house are going to have to pay higher fees to offset the risk associated with loaning money to people that really don't care about their credit and don't have much money to put down on a property when they're trying to buy one. Are we trying to create another 2008? I mean, I can't help but just laugh at the dumbfoundery of what's going on. And it just seems like all roads are pointing towards trying to just completely destroy the economy in every conceivable way, and ultimately make it dramatically more difficult for society to carry on. And I mean, I kind of think I understand what's happening, but dare I talk about it much? Or, you get strikes or penalized, and it's like you have to censor yourself. You can't speak your truth or the truth that you assume is happening, regardless of the amount of overwhelming evidence. And it really is daunting and frustrating. But my hope is that crypto helps save the day for those of us that are trying to prepare and aim for a brighter day against the grain. And so here we go. Currently, Cardano's TVL is sitting at 167.46 million, down just 2.38% over the last 24 hours. MinSwap dominance at 35.95%. I'm actually planning to reach out to Muesli Swap here soon. I want to see if there's a chance that Muesli Swap might have an interest in working with SoBlocks as kind of an integrated solution for some of the plans that we have and that we're currently developing on the back end of SoBlocks. If you haven't checked it out yet, check out SoBlocks soblocks.com, and you're basically able to earn block token for free. We have our own internal ledger system right now because Soblocks is not on the blockchain. It just utilizes wallets and things to see, basically for you to create your account for a lot of the other future use cases that we have coming to the platform. And finally, you know, I broke 10 million views on YouTube as of April 22nd, 2023. So it's a big milestone for me, and I thank each and every one of you guys for joining me on this hellacious journey that we call Bitcoin and crypto and ultimately YouTube. So Cardano's currently in a little bit of a downtrend, nothing major. This is a 2-day chart. If we look at it on a 1-day, you know, it looks like we're going sideways for a little while, just like Bitcoin is. And typically Cardano likes to move on its own and do its own thing. But it looks like right now the overall market sentiment is people are just taking a little bit of a break. And I think this whole sell in May and walk away thing, it may be a thing. But if we look at some of the metrics associated with Cardano, more and more people are creating Cardano-based wallets and accumulating right now, and they're holding. So is this what I wanted to touch on? I can't remember. Cardano Foundation revamps its delegation strategy, causing ADA to. So Cardano's redelegation is complete. The new strategy emphasized stake pool contributions to foster growth. A recent uptick in active addresses positively impacted ADA's price as well. You can go check this out. This isn't really the whole moral of today's video. So, yeah. Cardano's ecosystem flourishes. 1,227 projects are now building and 65 million transactions processed. This is a lot of news. There's a lot of news going on. I want to make sure that I have the right article because there's one that I really wanted to touch on. Yes, this is it. These are all of the major updates, a lot of stuff that's going on. And I've been finding a lot of stuff by this guy, Siamak Maznavi. Is that right? I don't know. Give me a points if I got that correct, sir. But I definitely like your articles because you come out with a lot of good stuff. He quotes a lot of other Cardano-based YouTubers that kind of came late to the game for whatever reason. He never talks about me. I don't think he likes me very much. I asked him on Twitter, hey, why? Like, what does it take for you to get, to feature YouTubers in the Cardano space? And he's like, I just have to think it's important. So apparently nothing I've done since 2017 he considers important. But you know what, sir? I like your style anyway, so I'm going to support you. It is what it is. So the latest Cardano network statistics have just been released, and they paint a bullish picture on the platform's progress. We're going to jump straight to the key updates, the overview here as we get a little closer to 8 minutes. Core technology. The networking team released IO, SIM, and 5 other packages to Hackage, while the consensus team worked on an improved DB lock mechanism for UTXO/HD. On the Ouroboros Genesis front, the team identified a performance sink in the fragment size calculation and block fetch and began investigating a performance fix, which I'm sure will come through here soon. Wallets and services. The Lace team is improving the application's code and UI, addressing the CIP30 error handling issue and adding a feature to manage multiple dApps easily. That's a big deal, and they're fixing it. But I really like my Lace wallet. I really do. Of all the wallets I've used so far, it doesn't give the most information of a lot of the wallets out there. Excuse me, it's late for me. But it is the prettiest, and I do like its features. So I'm sure it'll start catching up more and more with some of the others in a much better way of distributing the information that I really like to see, like on the Eternal wallet. The Adrestia team released an update for Cardano Wallet, which includes new endpoints for shared wallets, bug fixes, and performance upgrades. The Plutus Tools team focused on testing for Marconi indexers, making the Mintburn indexer available for querying in the HTTP server and adding better support for logging in the standalone emulator. The Marlowe team added integration tests for apply inputs, state pretty print choice. Who sold seashore cells by the seashore? I'm not good at this. Pretty print choices and bindings in the Marlowe Explorer prototype, as well as property-based tests. Basho, the Hydra team worked on smoke test improvements, fixing developer tooling and enhancing the API for voting use cases. The Mithril team released a new 23.15.0 distribution that implements the first migration of the aggregator stores and made progress on the new certifier service for the aggregator. Voltaire, which is a big deal, to facilitate community discussions on governance, Cardano invites community leaders and groups. What is that, number 4? Is that yawn number 4? How many drinks have you had? To run their workshops in CIP-1694, and financial support is available for those interested in hosting a workshop. That's pretty cool. Catalyst, the Area B incubator program launched earlier this year in collaboration with ISATIS, some of the weirdest names for these different projects and applications, completed its initial cohort. Area B helped 8 early stage ventures refine their businesses and prepare for presentations to pitch for further funding or collaboration opportunities. To report unveiled a striking infographic that captured the ecosystem's remarkable growth and achievements. And I just showed this off the other day, but there it is again. So a lot of stuff happening in the Cardano ecosystem, a lot of improvements, testnet improvements, wallet improvements, all sorts of stuff. I really like this. I wish this was more in a bullet point format. It probably would have been a little easier to read through, but otherwise, I never see anybody do something like this, and it's wildly helpful for somebody that's trying to keep their video times low. So I appreciate that. And what was this? NFT sales slump across major blockchains, but Cardano bucks the trend with a 22.05% increase in sales volume and a surge in transactions and buyers. So the Cardano ecosystem on the NFT ecosystem on Cardano has just been bustling lately. And I can tell too, because the more people have been buying Murder of Crows NFTs lately. And it's like every time I check the wallet, more people are buying. And you know what? It's a big help too. And it's a help for a lot of reasons. I'm trying to accumulate and do my own thing. I've been using a lot of what I've been generating from both my Cardano node and NFTs and everything for basically paying for things like blocks and my game that I have in development. And it's just like, I'd like to be able to accumulate something now if it's okay. Maybe one of these days I'll get some big investors or something for blocks. I was talking to another YouTuber who he's the sweetest guy, and I guess it's okay. I've been talking a lot with Cryptos R Us, George, and he's just such a sweetheart, and I really like his approach, and I just like him. I really do. I genuinely like him, and I like sometimes where I'm up late at night and I'm painting or I'm working on projects or researching. I'll send him a message because I don't know what it is. I don't know if YouTube knows that I just really genuinely like him or what, but I don't care if I'm watching a video on painting miniatures or growing grass or whatever. If I let YouTube go to the next video, I swear to God, it always goes to Cryptos R Us. I mean, George is on my YouTube by accident even all the time, but I do go through, and maybe it's because I've been poking around in his stuff a lot lately, and YouTube knows that, so it keeps trying to keep me glued to him and to keep my eyes in YouTube. I don't know, but for whatever reason, he's just crushing it, and he's on the new show, and I'm going to be seeing him in Miami. I think I'm going to be at my wife and I are going to be at the meet and greet for the new TV show that George is on, and man, I mean, just good times, good fun, lots of late night chats about different things, and I've been enjoying it. So that's the news for today. It's Monday. Hopefully some really good positive things happen. Obviously a lot of other YouTubers have been talking about all kinds of stuff, from Gary Gensler to, I mean, you name it. And it's like, you know what? I am just so tired of drama. I am so tired of negativity. I know it's what gets the views right now, but I just don't care. I've had enough. enough. I'm tired of the politics. I'm tired of the corruption. I'm tired of everything going on right now. And honestly, I just kind of want to close my eyes and hum until it's all over, because I just can't really take anymore. All I really care about at this point is trying to prepare, trying to deal with everything going on in the most positive way I can, stay active, stay busy. I've literally got 10 different things going on around me at once, and I like it that way. I don't even give a shit if I sleep. Now's the time to build. Now's the time to average in, to accumulate, and to prepare for what I believe is to come. And on that note, crow your coins, folks, and I'll see you again soon.